Every real change starts the same way, with one problem somebody refused to walk past. In a market in Zaria, the drains are choked with plastic, and when the rains come, the water has nowhere to go. Stalls flood, trade stops. So what if a 16-year-old could turn that exact frustration into a real tested solution? Not in theory, in her own neighborhood. This is AIDeL, the AI Design Lab by UCAF. It's not a chatbot that does your homework. It's an AI coach that walks young people through real design thinking on real community problems, one honest step at a time. And today, we're going to follow that entire journey from the very beginning.
And the beginning isn't a student, it's an institution. A school or a hub signs up, their teachers get an access code. Teachers open a class and hand a class code to their students. Then, the real work starts. So let's walk it exactly the way it happens. It opens at the registration page. An institution comes here first because AIDeL is built to run across a whole class with a teacher watching over every step. So we choose Register Your Organization. The form is refreshingly short. The organization's name, a contact email, the administrator's name, here, Dr. Fatima Bello, and a password. Notice the honesty at the bottom. Register first, and if you need a fee waiver, the admin team will talk sponsorship. Nobody is priced out.
She registers the organization, and it lands in the org portal. UCAF's team reviews it and approves the school to run AIDeL with its students.
And here's the first key, a teacher access code. The institution shares this single code with its teachers, so only its own staff can open classes. One school, one code. Every teacher inside it, verified. So now, the teacher. Mr. Bello takes that invite code, drops it into the instructor sign-up, and in seconds, he's in. The code ties him to his school automatically. No paperwork, no waiting. AIDeL greets him. You're set, Mr. Bello. And it tells him exactly what he can now do. Monitor every student in real time. Review their work at each stage. Approve it or send it back with feedback. And generate AI insights across the whole class. The moment his class is created, AIDeL mints a class code. This is the second key, the one students use. He copies it and shares it with his class. Live, the dashboard already shows who was joined, refreshing every few seconds. Which brings us, finally, to the student. Meet Amara. 16, curious, a little impatient to start. She enters her teacher's class code, and just like that, her journey is wired straight to his dashboard. AIDeL asks who she is, so it can adapt. Her age, 16. Her learning context, secondary school. Because the way you coach a 16-year-old is not the way you coach a 9-year-old, and AIDeL knows the difference. Then, her field. Health, technology, the arts, agriculture. Amara picks environment, conservation, and sustainability. From this point on, every example, every prompt, every nudge from the AI is tuned to the world she actually cares about. And how she likes to learn. Mission mode, with experience points and badges. Standard, structured and clear. Or advanced, the full method. She chooses, taps begin, and steps inside. This is the workspace. On the left, her design journey. 5 stages, top to bottom. A friendly robot coach, always one tap away. And up here, her experience points. Because progress should feel like progress. 5 stages stand between her and a real solution. Let's take them with her. And her problem is not abstract. It's that flooded market. The plastic, the blocked drains, The trader's losing a day's income every time it rains. The question AIDeL puts to her is simple and hard. Who is actually living this? And have you talked to them? Stage 1. Empathize. The artifact she's building is called an Empathy Intelligence Report, and the instruction is blunt. Observe and document a real community member's experience, not a guess, a real person.
So Amara tries a shortcut. She opens the AI coach and asks, "Can you just write my empathy report for me?" And here is the single most important thing about AIDeL. It says no. I can't write it for you. That part is yours. But I can help you think. Who have you actually spoken to in the market? Tell me one thing she said, and we'll find the insight together. So Amara does the real work. She goes to the market and she talks to Hawa, a trader whose stall floods first. She fills the grid with what Hawa actually said, thought, did, and felt. Frustration, helplessness, a quiet, daily fear of the next storm. These are real human words, not invented ones. Now, the AI earns its place. Amara asks it to review what she gathered, and it points out what she might be missing. Sharper questions, a feeling she overlooked. Guidance, not answers. Happy with it? She submits for teacher review. 25 experience points, Empathy Master unlocked. Stage 2, define. Now she turns a messy pile of observations into one sharp problem statement the community would actually recognize as theirs. AIDeL hands her a persona builder. Hawa's name. Her role, a market trader. Her core challenge, the floods. Her goal, a dry stall and a steady income. A memorable quote in Hawa's own voice, and a day in her life. From all of it, one "how might we" question crystallizes. She checks the framing with the coach, tightens the wording, and submits. The problem is no longer Amara's idea of the problem. It belongs to Hawa. 25 more points. Problem framer. Stage 3. Ideate. This is where she's allowed to be wild. AIDeL pushes for quantity first. The obvious ideas, the strange ones, the ones that might just work. Then, the AI helps her sort them, plotting each idea by impact against effort in a prioritized idea matrix. It doesn't pick for her. It makes the trade-offs visible, so she can. And one idea rises to the top. A plastic swap scheme. Residents bring sorted plastic to a community kiosk and trade it for market vouchers. The drains clear, the traders earn, the waste finds a use. She submits her choice and banks the points. Stage 4. Prototype. And this is the heart of it. AIDeL doesn't ask for a slide. It gives her a real maker studio. 6 tabs deep. Overview, sketch, 3D model, test plan, feedback, iterations. We're going through every single one. First, the overview. She picks her prototype type, then writes a one-line pitch. My solution is a kiosk where plastic becomes purchasing power. Then, step by step, how it works. She asks the coach for feedback, and it pressure tests her. Is this feasible? What should you watch for in testing? Next, the Sketch tab. A real drawing canvas right inside the page. Amara sketches the kiosk, the sorting bins, the voucher window, the queue. And when she asks the AI for help here, it's the same rule as always. It can suggest, label, react. It will not draw it for her. The hand and the idea stay hers. Then it gets tangible. The 3D model tab.
She spawns real 3D objects into the scene and arranges them in space. The kiosk frame, the bins, a roof against the rain, building her idea as something you can almost walk around. And it autosaves every couple of seconds, so a good idea is never lost. Now the test plan. How will she test? In person, watching real people use it. Who with? Named testers from the market, by age and role, and what she'll ask them. AIDeL is quietly insisting, again, that this leaves the screen and meets reality.
With the pitch written, the model built, and the test plan ready, she submits stage 4. 25 points. Builder unlocked. But a prototype that's never been tested is just a hope. So one stage left.
Stage 5. Test. Amara takes her prototype back to the market, to Hawa and the others, and she captures exactly what she hears. What worked, what confused them, what they'd change.
And she logs every change in an iteration timeline. Problem found? The voucher amount felt too low. Change made? She raised it and added a second collection day. This is the part most people skip, and the part that makes a solution real. Getting it wrong, on purpose, until it's right.
She writes her final reflection, the iteration intelligence log, and submits the last stage. The journey bar fills, all 5 complete. The screen lights up. Journey complete. She just took a problem from a flooded market to a tested solution, entirely by herself. But she wasn't actually by herself. Remember Mr. Bello? Let's switch to his side. His dashboard has been live the whole time. Total learners, who's completed the journey, who's in progress, and the average stage across the class, all updating on their own. In his submissions queue, Amara's artifacts are waiting. He opens her empathy report, reads the real interview, and it's strong. Approve. Her sidebar turns green. A human being, her teacher, just told her, this is good. But her first prototype pitch was a little thin. So he doesn't just pass it, he sends it back with written feedback. Great start. Now tell me what happens if nobody brings plastic on day 1. That's coaching. That's the part an AI should never replace.
Back on Amara's screen, the feedback appears. Not a cold rejection, a real next step from a real teacher. She strengthens her pitch, resubmits, and this time, it's approved. The loop between student, AI, and teacher closed.
And look what she's earned along the way. Experience points climbing, a wall of badges, empathy master, problem framer, builder, reflector, and her level rising from novice toward innovator. For a younger learner, it's a game. Underneath, it's a full design education. So let's be clear about what the AI actually did. It asked better questions, it pointed out blind spots, it pressure tested her thinking. What it never did was write her report, draw her sketch, or talk to Hawa for her. The understanding was hers, the work was hers, and the trip to the market was hers. AIDeL makes you a better thinker. It refuses to think for you. And the result isn't a grade in a drawer. It's a portfolio and a real idea ready to pilot. The plastic swap scheme, born in one flooded market in Zaria, designed and tested by a 16-year-old who simply refused to walk past it. That's AIDeL by UCAF. Real skills, real problems, real impact. If you run an institution, register it. If you teach, open a class.
If you're a student with a problem nobody's fixing, this is where you start. ucaf.umamgroup.org. Go and build something that matters.